Hey guys, running Kimono here. So it is Tuesday, the 24th of March. I hope you guys are all doing great. My little quarantine buddy and I are asking that you give this video a big thumbs up. The more you like these sort of videos, the more it helps out the YouTube algorithm on my channel. So thank you so much in advance, guys. If you could please stop right now, give this video a big thumbs up. And yes, we have a third cat, Daisy. If you've been with me for a long time, you've probably seen her, but she comes out on a rare occasion. It's usually Suzu and Pumpkin that are more a little camera friendly than this old girl, and she's about 8. So as many of you know, I am here in Michigan, and I have been self-quarantined for a week today, actually. I haven't left the house. I've gone, like, in our garage to get a bit of fresh air, or, like, outside, like, our backyard, because it's so large to walk around. But other than that, I haven't left the house. And this was issued yesterday by the governor of Michigan. So until April the 13th, which is a Monday, I believe, we are in a home quarantine by the issuing of the governor. And couponing is definitely a non-essential on the list, so I will not be doing any hauls probably until the week of April the 13th. Am I surprised by this? No. Did I wish this happened sooner? That it was in alignment with, like, say, Illinois? Because I know couponing Stacy's going to be out on April the 3rd. Yeah, that would have made sense if every state did it at the same time. But it's just I can't even talk about this, guys. I have a lot to say. You guys know I'm a pretty opinionated person, but I'm just going to keep that to myself. It's just a really uncertain and bizarre and surreal time. I have never experienced this in my entire life, anything quite like this, but I'm staying at home so I don't make others sick, and that's just the avenue I'm taking. And I'm actually tip top. Like, I've been cooking a lot and doing, like, other kinds of little videos. I'm kind of like an amateur home cook, and I've been keeping myself really occupied with that because the editing of a cooking video is a lot, as you guys could probably guess. And believe it or not, in our household, my husband's more of the cook in the house, not me. But there's certain dishes that I've been dying to make, or I've wanted to try to make, and, making a cheesecake in an Instapot, just weird stuff like that. And I've been making videos and documenting it. And I know a lot of you have actually been making some of my recipes because I see a lot of photos over on Instagram. I made a really popular banana bread over the weekend, and then my egg fried rice. I've never released the recipe on that, but just a very plain egg fried rice. And I will leave a playlist linked somewhere in the notes or at the end of this video if you want to check it out. But yeah, I like making certain things, but my husband is more of the, like, he makes, like, all the grilling and most something that he really enjoys cooking. So, and he's great at, like, grilling, stovetop, breakfasts, everything. He's a really great cook. So he does most of it. So I've just taken this opportunity to make some dishes that I really enjoy, comfort food. And I know a lot of you have been making my recipes, and that's really cool to see these photos over on Instagram. I've reposted a bunch of them too. And believe it or not, guys, when I started my channel like 3-4 years ago, it was going to be a lifestyles channel, not all about couponing, but it was supposed to be like a lot of, like, food videos. So if you look at this playlist, some of the older videos, like, I was knocking one out every single week. And again, the editing takes so long, so that's why I do them very sparingly, like, not a lot. But I know a lot of you have been enjoying it, and yeah, I still have like 3 weeks now in quarantine, so I will be making a couple more. And yeah, different recipes I've always wanted to make little videos on. Okay, so before we talk about the subject at hand, let's talk about this. This showed up yesterday morning. So if you go to your coupons folder, and I found this booster in the baby kids toys folder of your Walgreens account, there is 5,000 points when you spend 20. A booster. So this specific booster, load it right away. And next week, I will do a video on how to use this booster online because Walgreens is offering free shipping. And if the coupons are decent next week, there might be a deal to do. So yeah, it's pretty, it's nice that they're doing this. And I'm going to use this online either way because I think the more that you use these sort of boosters, if you receive them, the more they show up. So I was really delighted to receive this. So I will definitely be making a video probably on Sunday or Monday on the best way to use this once we see the digitals that we get for that week. Okay, guys, so on the very top of this photo, you have a register reward. The one below is a like a manufacturer coupon that comes out of the Catalina machine. So it's a coupon. The top one, Walgreens, from my experience, they are giving back points. The bottom one, they can't really help you out with that because, some of us will get like 15 coupons that come out of that machine. So they can't honor manufacturers, but they will honor the top one, which is their register reward that they issue. So yesterday, I had a $6 register reward from the Colgate offer that was expiring. So I called customer service and I said, listen, I'm kind of scared to go into your store right now. Could you help me out? So I explained my situation, that I needed help. I explained that I had a $6 register reward from the Colgate deal the week previous that was expiring later in the week. And I explained that it just was not safe for me to go to my local Walgreens or to leave the house. I'm worried about making myself sick, making other people sick, and it's just not a smart time to be out and about at a pharmacy, unless I have to be there to buy medication or something like that. The customer service rep who I was talking to was extremely understanding, and they said, okay, well, what do you have specifically? I said, one $6 register reward, and they just credited 6,000 points to my store card. So, if you have, like a situation like mine where you have like one or two register rewards that might be expiring end of the week, there's no harm in calling them and explaining your story. And they did help me out last week. They saw my points and they know my account. They know I'm a very serious Walgreens shopper. And I don't have multiple accounts, guys. I have one. So this was very easy for me to do. So just throwing it out there that they're actually making this right. And this was an integrity move. The customer service rep was so nice with me as well. So I was very happy to see this yesterday when I made the call about this. Just to explain the Walgreens points, they are valid for exactly 1 year. So it is the date that you earned the points. They're valid from that date to the next calendar year on that anniversary. Now, I know that specifically with my store card, I didn't really have a whole lot of points, but the $50 that I had or whatever it was, I used all of it during that January clearance when everything was 80%. Like I kind of went wild there. So I know that I depleted all of my points last January. So anything that I've earned, I'm using that as a guide point of when my card was at zero. So I know my account is A-OK. What I would absolutely do right now is to grab a screenshot of the amount of points that you have. And if you're in a situation like mine, like you're stuck at home till April the 13th, definitely look at your points on April the 13th. And if there's a discrepancy from the screenshot that you took, obviously call customer service and they should make this right, because a lot of us are in unique positions where we can't leave our house. Or alternatively, you could call customer service and try and track down, when your points are expiring. But you should have a pretty good handle on that if you're there shopping a lot. And I would also recommend doing that screenshot so you have a good reference point. But if you're also shopping online, you might be using some of your points as well, because they're offering free shipping right now on Walgreens.com. Okay, guys, and just to stress it, yes, I took the $6 register reward. It is expiring at the end of the week. Tossed it in the garbage, obviously an honor system. They also check my transactions from last week, so the story lines up that I earned this $6 register reward, and they will also go and see if I in fact spent it in their store. So just letting you know, if you do have something that's expiring, be honest. If you think this is an opportunity to make extra points and just, whip something up from fiction and be like, well, I lost this and blah, blah, blah. They're going to go through your account. This process does take a couple minutes. So just throwing it out there, be super honest with the store. Okay, guys, and just to show you, these are the customer service phone numbers if you need to call. I know with Walgreens, you can also do the online chat. It's found at the bottom of the you know, help page or whatever it is, and you have to do that during regular business hours. But if you're not a phone person, that's just kind of like sometimes easier. Again, I'm not much of a CVS shopper, so I can't really guide you guys that way, but if you need to call them, maybe somebody can help you out. And the Rite Aid phone number for bonus cash, they're usually pretty good over there to assist customers and what have you. Now, with Rite Aid, bonus cash is valid for exactly 30 days. You have the option to also order online to burn through some of your bonus cash. Um, you can look through the app and then, press your bonus cash, the amount. And then at the very bottom of that, guys, it'll show when the bonus cash is in fact expiring. So you're given like that 30 days and the timeline of when it's expiring. And I did go shopping last week and I bought a couple little items over at Rite Aid. So I depleted most of my bonus cash and then just used it again because I keep a very small amount on my card. And just to show you, I bought some, I think I was buying body wash or something like that. But I got $6 here of the bonus cash. And so from when I earned that last week, I have exactly 30 days. I did the calculations and I think I'm going to have 4 days to spend it when the quarantine lift is done. And as you can see, it expires in 23 days. So 21, I'll have 2 days to use it, pardon me. So just doing like quick math, of when I earn this, that's, a couple of days. I did a little rooting around this morning and they have some stuff in stock. However, if you look at the bottom, it says usually ships in 14 to 28 days. All of their shipping is on a backlog, like big time. So there's something up there. I know that a lot of people are just like grumbling and growling on social media because their Rite Aid orders are really delayed. And as you can see, you have to spend $34.99 before you get the free shipping. And Walgreens, I think, is offering free shipping on anything. So they're kind of doing it better than Rite Aid, but it's neither here nor there. Just to throw that out there. For me, that has like $6 on one card, it's more advantageous for me to just go to the store when all the smoke clears with this and just buy a couple little things and call it a day. But I certainly don't want to lose my money. So just really take a little notebook, get some screenshots, do a little bit of accounting, and hopefully they extend our bonus cash another 30 days or do something for the customers that can't get to the stores. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.